Don't blink. It's your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. Today you're doing well, so having a wonderful day on this 9 March 2025. Today we're tasting the world, the one, the only. You're my one and only two. Today we're tasting something that's really important to me because we're already in a better mood. That's from all the sugar we've been having. We've had legit, low key, high key, Ohio. A lot of sugar. This is something that's super important to me. We're tasting Chicago Mix, President's Choice Chicago Mix. Now, this one I have such a story with. So, at the height of my depression, these were my absolute go-to mix. Now, we're going to go back in the history a little bit, and it's going to be a long video, so please grab yourself a snack. In the height of my depression, I was looking to go out of the house as least as possible. I didn't look for eating for cooking. I didn't eat cooking. We only ate junk food, so chips and ice cream or Oreos. And with chips, the problem that I had was at one point I was eating so much that I was buying food for 2 days before I finish it in one day. So we started buying one of my favorite popcorn bread, which was Royal Carnival. And they would do this popcorn, and it was so at the fair at the carnival you get some popcorn that's already popped, and there's almost this resistance to it. You crunch in it. It's like cold popcorn. It's like old popcorn, but it still has a great taste of popcorn. And I would dive in like a sailor. That's a nailer. Addicted to her paraphernalia. Had to nail. Your ex did good. I can do better. That bitch from the hood. I think she's a hunter. A bit of Juice WRLD, if you don't mind, right? So we have this. So the Royal Carnival, they used to do it in a plastic bag, and that plastic bag was fucking phenomenal. Now, might only be me, but I'm a huge guy on texture and look. I like the design of the product. For example, we just finished having these two monsters. And right away, design-wise, I do prefer this one than this one. Nothing wrong with this one, but I do prefer this one, which is the Ruby Red versus the Punch Rio. Right? So I do prefer this one. Now, because of that, right away, before even tasting, I was biased. They changed their packaging, and I was like, ugh. I think they changed the popcorn. And they didn't change the popcorn. I was missing the old package, and it felt different. I was still craving popcorn. So what I did, as a kid, one of my favorite things to eat was Cracker Jack. So caramel popcorn, right? So I found the Chicago Mix, and those were my fucking babies. So it's a mixture between caramel popcorn and cheddar popcorn. I'll show you the packaging. It's too big for the frickin', because we put every single product that we had, we bought today. Everything is super cool. Now, ultimately speaking, what ended up happening was, I don't know if I have OCD. I do think that I have OCD because when I go to the store, I cannot go in and buy less. I cannot go in and buy a odd number. I have to buy a even number. I don't know why. And my ex told me that I was crazy for that. Don't care. So technically, this is my very first President's Choice snack. You guys know that I love President's Choice. So Chicago Mix. We have the Hotel Chicago Theater, which again I love that. We even have a description in the background. Now the craziest thing is I've had over 20 packages of those, and I do not think I've ever had the time to read this or the care for reading this. Perfectly popped President's Choice Chicago Mix, the classic combination of caramel popcorn and cheddar cheese. Your popcorn, a timelessly delicious treat. Now, I'll come in and give you an advice. I'll give you an advice, a brother advice. If you're gonna eat those, put them in the fridge. Put them in the fridge. The caramel flavor of the popcorn will be better. Now, look at this shit. Look at this shit. I'm gonna make a mess. Hell yeah. See, that's good. That's really good. So we used to eat that a lot. One of my favorite snack. With my OCD, what I used to do would be Ugh, I cannot believe I'm gonna tell the story. I would eat half a bag a day. What we got for 2 days, right? I would put 2 plates next to me, and I would go in and separate the chicken, the chicken, the cheese, and the caramel. Yeah, we're gonna go with the cheese. A really, really nice flavor. Not overpowering. Tastes like cheese. However, however, the star here is the popcorn. Caramel. Now, I do have a slight preference for the caramel. That's just me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's so good. You can tell the been and outside cold. Now, the weird thing with caramel is it's so complex. If you really know your shit, you'll be able to tell me if there's more sugar or cream. And with caramel, you can cook. Like a piece of meat. The least possible cooking or the most possible cooking. Now, I do like mine a bit lighter than this. The color is the dead giveaway. So caramelization is the... It's kind of crazy when you think about it. Caramelization is what? It's cooking your sugar. Blending your sugar. Now, why is it crazy? Well, it's super simple. You know glass? You know what glass is made of? Sand. When the sand gets so warm, it kind of melt. Now, with sugar is the same thing. It becomes like a glass surface. So really, 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 really good stuff. Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy.